Grant Ellis, the most recent Bachelor star, has fans as fawning as the contestants. Although Grant's debut episode gives new viewers a terrific overview, this season is not his first time working in reality. On Jen Tran's season of The Bachelorette, Grant made his debut. Grant remained a fan favorite despite the fact that he and Jen didn't connect well enough because he was eliminated prior to the hometown dates. His invitation to return for his own season thrilled many. Season 29 of The Bachelor began in a unique way. Usually, when contestants apply, they have a hazy notion of the leading man or lady. But since Grant was declared the winner right after his elimination, his competitors had time to assess their own abilities before starting the application process. As a result, Grant is of particular interest to all 25 of the competing women. The stakes have never been higher. Grant's good intentions and sincere nature enhance what could be the franchise's best season as the eligible bachelorettes compete for his affection. Tensions were high as the women fought for a desired time slot with Grant. They hurried to watch as an unidentified woman came and made a beeline for him. Most competitors were happy that the newest addition was not a threat to the competition after Grant's enthusiastic response, and laughing sent them into a tailspin. In addition to adding drama, Taylor Ellis' arrival provided insightful information about Grant's morals and dating habits. The professional model states that Grant had previously committed to an intermittent relationship that lasted 7 years. When he loves somebody, he loves hard, Taylor says again. This disclosure demonstrated to viewers that the New Jersey native is a loyal and committed partner. She then teased the revelation of an uncomfortable lure into Grant's life by sharing old family photos of her brother. The Bachelor star and his family are shown in the cute photos celebrating important occasions and milestones. It is clear that Grant and his family have a tight bond. His background has shaped him into a kind and respectable man. Candidates were swooning for Grant after Taylor's appearance. For this leading guy, appeal is crucial, but Grant has underlined the value of an emotional bond. When Grant first met the women, he gave them praise while also praising their endearing qualities. As a result, he was able to depersonalize and lessen the dependence on physically when making the painful decision to eliminate. His discussion with Ellis, a top competitor, emphasized his emphasis on compatibility. Together with her llama, Linda, she made an unforgettable debut that turned heads. She benefited from the startling introduction since Grant instantly questioned, "Where's the llama at?" after recalling her co-conspirator. In response to the question of whether he liked the llama, Grant called Linda amazing, adding that Ellis caught his attention. Grant admired Ellis's vivacity and conversational skills. He hinted that he would be able to take a back seat because of her talkative nature. Because of their emotional compatibility, Ellis was able to acquire the coveted first impression rose. His calm demeanor and her vivacious personality make up the ideal combination. Luckily for Ellis, the first one-on-one date and this season's first impression rose fell on the same day. From here, their bond will only get stronger. Since his time on season 21 of The Bachelorette, Grant's ambitions have been evident. Grant expressed his need for a marriage and family in his elimination video. The day trader, who was devastated, said to the cameras, "I want to be happy. I'd like a wife. I'd like to fall in love. Do you realize that I desire it? Even if he and Jen weren't meant to be, he is able to start looking for love again this season." Grant is now overtaken by women who adore him. Grant outlines his principles in a video that was uploaded on his Instagram account. Grant wants to get married, have a family, and have kids. He desires to age and spend time with those he loves. The celebrity has demonstrated that he is more than capable of keeping the lines of communication open by being candid about his background and family beliefs. Grant is more sensitive than most people. This season of The Bachelor will be unlike any other because of Grant's overt wants, vivacious demeanor, and amazing assortment of ladies. Grant's genuineness surpasses expectations in a brand that is notorious for its dishonest cast members. A very emotional season filled with romance, drama, and heartache is what fans can anticipate. The Bachelor franchise has had its fair share of memorable seasons, from heartwarming love stories to jaw-dropping plot twists and unforgettable drama. Season 29, however, promises to break the mold in ways that fans have been craving. The premiere episode of this season, featuring Grant Ellis as the Bachelor, has quickly made waves, and it's easy to see why. Grant is not just another handsome face vying for the attention of 25 contestants. He's a man who knows what he wants, someone to love, someone to build a life with, and someone who shares his deeply rooted family values. And that's exactly what makes him such a compelling lead, one that feels authentic and genuine, in contrast to some previous leads who have left viewers questioning their true motivations. Grant Ellis, despite his history in the franchise, is undoubtedly the best Bachelor the show has had in years. Grant Ellis first came to the public's attention during Gen Tran's season of The Bachelorette in Season 21. Although he was eliminated before the hometown dates, Grant's presence made a lasting impression on viewers. His genuine personality, good looks, and open heart earned him a solid fan base even before the announcement of his return to the franchise. When he was selected as the lead for The Bachelor Season 29, many fans were thrilled to see Grant back in the spotlight. However, this time, there was a twist. Typically, contestants apply for the show with only a vague idea of the leading man or woman they'll be competing for, but with Grant's casting, the dynamic shifted. His selection as the Bachelor was announced immediately after his elimination from the Bachelorette. This gave the women who would compete for his affection a unique opportunity. They could apply knowing exactly who they were vying for. They could assess his qualities, his values, and the type of person he seemed to be, making the stakes higher than ever before. Grant's contestants were not just women seeking fame or a fleeting romance. They were women who were genuinely interested in getting to know a man who had proven himself to be earnest in his pursuit of love. As the season progresses, it becomes clear that Grant's intentions are sincere, and his approach to finding love stands in stark contrast to the cynical outlook that some viewers have developed about the franchise over the years. The first episode of The Bachelor Season 29 provides an excellent introduction to Grant Ellis as a leading man. From the very start, viewers are introduced to a man who is thoughtful, compassionate, and truly here for the right reasons. While many bachelors before him have been criticized for focusing too much on physical attraction, Grant takes a different approach. He spends time getting to know the women, complimenting not only their appearance but their personalities as well. In a moment where the women's anxiety is palpable, Grant's kindness and ability to connect emotionally with the contestants stand out. He's not in it for superficial reasons. He's looking for someone who can offer him a deep emotional connection. When it comes time for the women to make their first impressions, Grant's warmth is apparent in his reactions. He is engaged and attentive, showing a genuine interest in getting to know the women on a personal level. For instance, when Ellis arrived with her llama, Linda, it was clear from the outset that Grant wasn't simply impressed by the spectacle. Instead, he focused on Alex's energy, enthusiasm, and ability to spark conversation. He remembered Linda, which helped Ellis feel like she stood out, and their conversation flowed effortlessly. Grant's calm and grounded nature complemented Alex's more extroverted personality, creating an undeniable connection between them. It was this emotional compatibility that ultimately earned Ellis the coveted first impression rose. This thoughtful approach was refreshing for viewers who have grown accustomed to the usual formula of first impression roses going to those who catch the Bachelor's eye based solely on looks. Grant's decision was a clear signal that this season will be different. This season, emotional compatibility and personality are just as important as physical attraction.